This is the HentaiHappy podcast.
It is man-made. Brotherhood.
In a typical Nintendo fashion, Nintendo has taken down my video off of YouTube. It was the video that talked about them gaslighting you about the Joycon defect and denying its ever existence and not acknowledging it, and also how they sued Team Xecuter to the ground right now with a $2 million lawsuit. They have time to do that, but they don't have time to fix their own product. They have time to gaslight the fans, but they don't have time to fix their product for fans that are paying them money, whereas Team Xecuter wasn't paying them money. They just want to take that $2 million from them because they got the homebrew scene going, and that's going to make Nintendo lose money. So they don't want that. So they're going to lose money by repairing the Joy-Cons, and they don't want that. So that's why they are gaslighting you, and they are denying the existence of the Joycon Drift issue. Anyways, I didn't get a strike from this takedown video because it was made by the legal department at Nintendo, because it is a legal department request for the unsullying of the trademark that is the Nintendo and the Nintendo Switch. So I had two of their trademarks in there. So obviously companies can go after you for putting the trademark products in your video. I also thought that they went after me because they had Satoru Iwata's no Obake, you know, his Obake, his ghost, right? And it had Urameshi in there. But it wasn't the case. It wasn't that. If it was the case for Satoru Iwata's Obake, I probably would have gotten a strike because they would say, oh, it's offensive, whatever. But it wasn't that case. It was just the fact that I was sullying their trademark by proving to the world what type of company Nintendo is. And I'm proving to the world what type of company Nintendo is, again, because they have taken down my video because they want to keep this on the down low and they want to keep it hush-hush. The reason why they want to keep it hush-hush is because they got a lawsuit incoming. There's a class action lawsuit for the Joy-Con. So if there's any proof of videos about the Joycon drift, they're going to try to take down those videos because they don't want the class action lawsuit to win, and they don't want to have to reimburse people for their Joy-Cons or actually repair their Joy-Cons. So there's another thing. There's another motive for taking down my video too, because it was the essential proof. I told you guys how to fix the Joy-Con, remember? I did an ASMR video, a DIY video, how to fix it. So basically what you need is a pair of tweezers, some cotton buds, and a rubbing alcohol bottle. So you can just put it on there, or some spray, whatever you want. And then you can do a temporary fix to your Joy-Con drift issues. If you really want to permanently fix the Joy-Con drift issues, what you can do is get an electrical circuit board lubricant, and then apply that to the innards of the Joy-Con, and then you'll have a permanent fix forever, as long as that lubricant is still lubey, if you get it. So basically that video had over 2K views, probably around 3K views. I don't know why YouTube was cutting the views off of the video, but I did have around 3K on that video, and it was taken down. I could see the real view count in my dashboard, but you guys couldn't see it. That video was very popular and it was spreading around like wildfire. So obviously Nintendo got wind of it because I was posting it on the Japanese websites as well, and they decided to take it down. So Nintendo has a history of gaslighting people. Okay, give me a second. I was contemplating putting the audio of that video into this video, but I said no, that would cause a definite problem. So in that case, I'm gonna upload it to BitChute, Library, and Facebook and see what happens then. I don't think Nintendo should have a right to get away with this scandal they're doing right now. I don't think big tech companies should be complicit in this scandal either by taking down proof of the mishap that's going on between the Nintendo products. One of the commenters said that he was expecting Nintendo to come out and say that by them not repairing the Joy-Cons, it's to our advantage somehow. They're going to try and spin it in some way. You know, that's totally typically Nintendo. Nintendo would definitely do that. But at this point, they're just not acknowledging it whatsoever because they don't want to pay anything. There is also the high expenses going on in the Vietnam factories. Remember, they moved from China to Vietnam. Vietnam has a higher quality product assembly, but it's also a higher cost. So they could be like, oh, we don't want to repair it. We'll just wait for the next batches. So I've been, looking around the internet, and, I've been asking around, and people, if they look at their Nintendo Switch Lite, their current Nintendo Switch Lite, they always see made in China. So very few people, or maybe no people, have the made in Vietnam Switch. If you have a made in Vietnam Switch, let me know in the comments below. Anyways, if you like this video and you found it informative and you want to continue to support the channel, you can do a one-time donation via streamlabs.com/Oppaigame, or if you want to completely support the channel every month with a recurrent donation of any amount you choose, you can go to patreon.com/HentaiHappy, and I will see you in the next video. Take it easy. I'd love to see Nintendo take down this video. I'd love to see you try, Nintendo. Try as hard as you can, you tiny banana energy company.
Good night, good morning, and good evening. This is HentaiHappy here, and I'm reporting to you live today. Just kidding, I'm not live. But let's check out Story of Seasons Drymon, releasing tomorrow.
Yes, good day. It is HentaiHappy, and I have some news